Hello, good evening everybody. My name is Peter Lawrence. I live in Ottawa, Canada, and you may or may not have seen some of my earlier videos, but tonight I just wanted to touch upon some reading material, something that's helped me dramatically over the last few years. I came out of corporate North America in 1967, and I've literally been into the entrepreneurial environment since then. I've been reading furiously over those years since that time, and have picked up a lot of tremendous and also not so tremendous books and reading materials, and I wanted to share some of those with you today. I'm going to give you a quick rundown, so you may want to write these down. The first one that I've not the first one I read, but the one that's chronologically the earliest one, is written in the late 1800s by a clergyman called Russell Conwell, who gave 6,000 or so lectures up the east coast of the United States on the necessity of having the duty to become rich. He printed it in 1890, and it's called Acres of Diamonds, about somebody who was searching for the diamonds in life, searching all over the world, and finally it was where he had originally owned a farm, and he died penniless because he didn't look at the opportunity sitting right in front of him. It's a very good story, very worthwhile reading. The second one that I'm going to refer to was written about 1903, called As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen. Now that's a really short book, but it's sort of thing to carry around. I've been carrying a copy around since 1970, when I first was given a copy in a business meeting in New York City. The next one was written in 1910 by Wallace Wattle, called The Science of Getting Rich. And as you go through these books, you're going to see a trend to be somewhat the same that you're going to be reading about and hearing about, even in today's publications and on the trainings that you're going to be getting, whatever company you belong to or whatever websites you're searching on. The next one after The Science of Getting Rich in 1910 was called The Master Key by George Haenel, H-A-A-N-E-L. George Haenel wrote this book in 1912, and he spoke about the law of attraction and all the things that are being bandied around today as something new, and magnetic personalities and that. And that's not new. It's just something completely recognized and rewashed. This is a very good book, this Master Key, because it's dealing with correct thinking and the concept of what is this that we're living in today. What's the world we're in? What's the environment we're in? It is available for free on a website called SciTech. That's P-S-I-T-E-K, and that's free. And you can sign up there and get 25 chapters, one a week, automatically sent to you, and you need to read the chapter in the morning and in the evening, and do that every day for a week, and then get the next chapter. Very worthwhile, clear thinking, and I'm sure you're going to not only go through that once, you'll be back and starting the course again. The next one, which is the first one I really got, was written in 1930s by Napoleon Hill. He was encouraged by a very, very successful steel man called Andrew Carnegie, who no doubt you've all heard about. And this book is called Think and Grow Rich. Now, you can't think of a more corny title than that. Well, I couldn't when I first read it or heard about it, but it's true. It's thinking. It's the thought process. And I first had the copy of that book in 1967. I've ruined 10 copies, carrying them around the world with me, keeping up my spirits and doing deals in remote countries when I couldn't phone home or get home. And I as I said, worked in 22 countries, and I probably gave a dozen copies of that away. The next one was written in 1959 by Maxwell Maltz. I have a copy here, and it's called Psycho-Cybernetics. Hope you can see that. And Maxwell Maltz was a plastic surgeon, and he had people coming to him looking for changing some part of their physique, their face or something, because that would make them feel better and be successful. Well, when he'd done the surgery, he found that they didn't change. It was in their mind. So he started studying that, and that's a tremendous book, and I won't expand on it now because I think you should look into it. So that's Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And the latest one that I bought was called Beyond Positive Thinking by Dr. Robert Anthony. Now, I ran across this in the late 80s as a book, but it was a an assembly of lectures that he gave in 1983, I think it was, and it was put into a book and recently republished. And he's talking about clear thinking and right thinking. Now, there's a lot of reading material. You may not want to look at them all, but I do encourage you to take some stab at some of them, especially the one by Master Key, which will get your thinking on a positive long-term basis. And it's like a coursework. So thanks for taking the time to watch this. If you wish to contact me, I think my email will be tagged onto this on this recording. Thank you so much. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.